Alright, so that new episode of the Otachan show was pretty dang good. Well, for what it was, at least. And, yeah, so I think we could start this video somehow, but I'm still kind of confused. I feel like I've seen Kon-chan before. I'm certain I've seen her before, I just don't know where. Hold up. Ah! I knew it wasn't Triven.
It's showtime!
What's good, everybody? It's your boy Ep.4 here, and today we are back at it once again, back to the Otachan show for the 4th time, and we're getting close to that season 5. We're getting close to that episode 5 finale of season 1, which I ain't ready for it to end yet, because I don't know how long season 2 is gonna take to get here. So it might be a little while before we even get a season 2. So, you know, like all good animes, we gotta savor it while we can. This is literally another interspecies reviewer moment where I'm just like, I don't want to see it end yet because it has so much more to offer. So when it comes down to it, it's gonna end soon, sometime in April, which at least we know when it's gonna come out, and it's not too long and far away, so that's really good. But before we start the actual review, 2 things I want to talk about. Number 1, thank you for the number that we managed to get to. Honestly, it's absolutely amazing that a lot of you guys are actually supportive and actually trying to give me a shot, considering that there's a lot of other people that you could have been watching, but you decided to stop on me, so thank you for that. Also, this thing, this number makes so sense as well, that being said, so please go ahead and help out and subscribe. That would be nice. Don't be a lurker, because lurker are weak sauce people anyway. And the last other thing I need to talk about is, because new people are coming into the channel and may not have seen a lot of the stuff I talked about before, I had someone on Twitter to come at me and be like, after I saw some good culture content about the channel on Twitter, oh my gosh, that one picture. But basically they said, who is she? And I'm like, how do you not know literally Otachan? Like, how do you not know her? After 3 videos I've been talking about her, considering this is the 4th, how do you not know about her? Arguably the best waifu on the YouTube scene. How do you not know? So I'm going to educate the people who may not know who Otachan is, even though you're this late in the game. So here we go. Otachan is essentially from the OtakuVs universe. She actually had a show before this show, and it was still called the Otachan show, but it was like more like a news type of thing, you know? Except she'll go over random topics, like speaking in Japanese with different types of terms, which was my favorite video.
A lighting guy! I said hold it straight, you bitch.
Also, you had her driving around asking Goku some questions before he got really messed up and stupid. And then you also had another one where she did a Halloween episode talk about different, you know, creepypasta folklores and stuff. You know, she had a bunch of stuff. And then the Otachan show really came out, and then she basically had spent all the money for her actual real show, pretty much used it on blow, weapons, and strippers, because why not? So, you know, that's kind of her lifestyle. She's pretty much not great. She might as well be a Wendy's 4 for 4. Anyway, now all she does is try to do these quick get rich schemes, really, and basically fail at every single attempt that she has done. And basically she's just a lazy drunk that likes to do drugs. That's just Otachan in a nutshell. She's like literally a Mukuro Ikusawa of her own universe, which is a bit weird. Otachan the drunk, the 16th student hidden somewhere around the school, also known as the ultimate crackhead. Watch out for her. But anyway, as I said, the schemes don't really work, and yeah, now she just doing whatever, and that's kind of where we at. I mean, there is another universe with Scotty and Otachan where she's like doing other random stuff, which I have seen, and it is pretty amazing, I'm not gonna lie. And that's about it really, until we get into this review of episode 4, which starts now. So it starts out pretty tame than I actually would have thought it would have been. We got this new character, Kon-chan, who is basically this worker at this place called Lawman, and I guess it's a grocery store. At first I thought that was Foot Locker because look at her fit. Anyway, basically she goes get her stuff done and has a weird looking teddy bear with her at all times, which is unsettling. Look, I already got Monokuma to deal with. I ain't got time for another teddy bear, alright? What happens next is basically she goes to a subway station, because of course it's a subway station, and sees Otachan, ripped pants, just sweaty on the freaking chair in the dang train. So yeah, that's a great thing to see. I mean, not gonna lie, I probably would smack her behind one time. Anyway, probably gonna lose a hand, but that's fine. Anyway, she goes and sits down. Oda leans on her. Then basically they get in a whole argument because of life choices that they decided that they had to make. How she keep arguing about how Kon-chan keep arguing about her life and whatever. It's kind of like crazy to see. Like, you got a messed up drunk and crackhead versus someone who is trying to do what she can to survive. That's kind of the opposite of what Otachan is, honestly. That's like, Kon-chan is literally like the decent version, the real decent version of Otachan that you would want to have as your actual legitimate waifu, instead of, you know, crackhead, drugged out, paying strippers for some type of woman. Anyway, and basically they get into an argument. Kon-chan had enough, she got to go to work, and basically Otachan falls out and passes out again, and Kon-chan looks back, and the teddy bear looking at her like, hey yo, you need to take her with her. And Kon-chan's like, why would I need her? And the teddy bear is like, yo, look at how thick she is. Bro, if you do not seal this opportunity, this has now arisen in your soul, you have truly missed out on life. And Kon-chan thought about it, and then she did take her with her. And then that was pretty much the end of the episode, where we got the release date for episode 5, which is April on the 30th. And yes, and that's pretty much the entirety of what happened this episode. Of course, the extra dialogue with the teddy bear and Kon didn't happen because, you know, I'm stupid, that was me, but that's essentially what happened. Anyway, this episode was relatively short, and really, there's not really that much to talk about it. Only thing I will say, and it kind of feels a bit wrong to rate this episode, because I feel like with episode 5 comes out, it's going to be leading up to what episode 4 left off, and it's going to be some type of lead up to something else. So I feel like it's kind of weird if I rate this episode, so I might have to wait on it. But before I even give you a number of what I think it is, I will have to say this, because this just a couple of things I just found and I need to talk about. Starters, number 1, the voice actors with the girl in the commercial and Kon-chan herself really did good. I really do think Kon-chan would sound like that, because she just sounds like she don't have time for anybody else's nonsense. So props up for those talented people that was able to voice, for the person that voiced Kon-chan and for the person that did really good in that commercial. Number 2, the animation in the background looks on point as always. Never really had a problem with that, so keep doing the good work. Number 3, also you can also see that different backgrounds have been changed up and art style has been changed up from multiple episodes, so that's really interesting to see. Also, number 3, Kon-chan, again, as I said in the beginning of the video, she has been here for a few months. Actually, she's been here for a little while, and it's finally nice to see her actually being put into an episode, so that's really good. It's kind of cool seeing a character from one post in their Twitter page to be like, oh, here she is now. So that's absolutely crazy to see, and absolutely this is why you need to follow them on Twitter, just because you might miss out on something important that they showed there that you didn't see here. So this character's been was about to be in this show for the longest, ever since it started up. So there you go. And number 4, and this is one I cannot let slide. this is one OtakuVs you need to say in the studio that you work with. You need to give me an answer for this one, both because this is kind of important. At least this is important to me, damn it. So let's roll up the facts real quick. There's a lot of things I will let slide. There's a lot of things I will not let slide. Freaking people that do not want to give me Konako content that is Shintai. There is 5 pages of her in the Shintai scene of Rule 34. Why is there no more content of her? I don't know. But then there is one big thing in this entire video of that episode I cannot let slide, is what happened to Otachan's boobs? What happened? Why is she flat earth? What is this? What is this nonsense? Who did this sorcery? What did all of the fluid go from her boobs to her butt? Because I'm not sure what happened here. Like, even in episode 1, you got to see massive knockers. I was all for it. I'm like, oh yeah, let's go get it, girl. And then, you know, episode 3 happened as well. She has cake and then also has still nice boobs. I'm like, oh okay, that's facts. Let's see how this girl rolls out now. But then all of a sudden in episode 4, they don't exist no more. I'm like, what happened? Where are they? This is the biggest inconsistency plot hole of all anime of all time. I do not understand. Why is she an A- cup? This makes no sense. Why? It just... But seriously, don't get me wrong, she's thick, and don't get me wrong, the picture on Twitter with her having some Papa John and a soda, that was the most amazing picture I could ever want to see. But what happened? What happened to her boob? It makes no sense.
Police! Police! Help! Police! Help! Police! Help! Help! Police! Help! Oh no! Oh god! Oh my god! Help me! Oh my god! Son of a bitch!
Unless she's trying to restrain, unless her chest was restrained. But then this is Otachan we're talking about. Why would she restrain anything? She's the most least restrained person in anime history. What happened? I need answers. I need answers. Do I need to go to the Himalayas? Do I need to go travel to the past like Trunks? What happened to her boob? If OtakuVs does not watch this video, I need y'all to go ask this man this question. What happened to Otachan boobs? It was there in episode 3. Now all of a sudden they're just gone? Did they pop? What happened? I need to know. I need answers. That's pretty much all that really came down in this episode. Again, not really much happened. And if I had to rate it, I would just give it a 5. Because I didn't hate anything. But I didn't think anything was amazing either. So really it's just a 5 out of 10 for me. Because I feel like episode 5 is gonna be really boosting up things when it gets far along ahead. So yeah, that's pretty much all I want to talk about with this one. Again, OtakuVs did another amazing job. It's just, I still have so much respect for these guys. Honestly, I'm like the biggest fan of their work, and I cannot stress that enough. I mean, who's really out here making reviews of a YouTube video? Like, who's really out here? The people that make reaction videos do. Also, now that I'm thinking about it, there's something else that just doesn't add up to me. Why is Otachan scared of Cone? You got hands, girl? Like, sure, you may look like a lolly and whatever, considering the irony of that statement. And just because, and you might be drunk, but that doesn't mean you got no hands. That doesn't mean that you don't got any hands. Like, you mean to tell me, what happened to all the weapons you had in episode 1? You mean to tell me you fell asleep on that subway train with your whole pantyhose ripped, which probably means you got in a fight like you was in the hood, and then and you also telling me that you fell asleep looking like that, and you have no weaponry on you. Meaning if someone wanted to slap that behind one time, they would've got a free slap. Man, Otachan, squabble with her. You got hands for days, purple waifu. Dang. Because I'll be honest, I don't think you some Beverly Hill white woman that just pretends to be from the hood. I think you are from the hood, you just got hands and you don't know what to do with them. Come on, don't make me say that you got it. The only reason you got hands is for hand jobs. Come on. If you got the same amount of respect and love and admiration for them as I do, then go ahead and subscribe to them as well. Link will be in the description as well. But hopefully you guys did enjoy. If you did, be sure to like, share, subscribe, hit the bell notification on your way out. Also, you can follow me on Twitter, TikTok, and if you'd like to donate to the channel, Cash App is available as well. And until then, this has been your boy Jay, signing off. Have a blessed day while you go and try to find Otachan's booze, because something is up here. There's a conspiracy against her and I must find it. I mean, but seriously, look at her chest. She's been Mukuro Ikusaba'd!
Watch out for her.
Baby, say my name as if you got a fucking clue. Always caught up in the moment, not condoning what I do. I've been messing with my chemistry to find the better me. Putting thoughts up on the page in hopes that you could get to me. Been this way since legit, my brain couldn't quit. Running from my issues, roll the pain in a spliff. Fade away every hit. Nobody needed me, too afraid to commit.